gentlemen of YouTube and the world, my name is Kyle Minger, and welcome back to another Kyle Minger video. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the greatest news I've been hearing about, Spider-Man 3 news that I heard a couple days ago, and I wanted to do it, but I wanted to do it Friday, but Wesley wanted me to do a trailer reaction on that Yashahim trailer for the Inuyasha sequel. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just don't do the Benedict Cumberbatch news, and then I'll just do it Sunday, because yesterday I had to have my Thanksgiving dinner early with my grandparents and my mom. So I was like, okay, I better do it Sunday. So today I'm gonna do a video about me talking about Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna come back, play his iconic role as Dr.Strange, and join Spider-Man 3. Yep, so it's been confirmed that he's going to be coming back to reprise this role, and I'm actually very excited, because I kind of heard that he's going to be like the new mentor for Peter Parker, and I was like, oh, that's going to be interesting, because he's going to be more like kind of like a father figure to Peter, well, as Tony Stark did, and kind of like Nick Fury as well, sort of. Kind of, maybe, from Far From Home, because, Far From Home, Nick Fury is trying to be somewhat to be a father figure to Peter Parker, but it was kind of like, he, something like that. But, yes, so, we've all heard the news, we've all heard the media. Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be joining Spider-Man 3 as his Doctor Strange. And I brought up an article here to talk about it, and two other articles I'm going to talk about on this video today too, that we hear from Spider-Man 3 news that's going to be happening officially. And I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen, and what exactly is how Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be thrown in there, what is he going to do exactly, and what's going on in it. So we're going to get started here, and now I got an article here from The Hollywood Reporter. It's one of those legit, websites where they do, news for movies and such. And I got another one for Epic Stream for talking about, Jamie Foxx gets his, iconic, comic accurate Yellow Lightning outfit from, the comics and the video games. And then I'll be talking about the actor for the Kingpin actor who played that role in the Daredevil show. He's gonna be he also wants to be in Spider-Man 3, and I'll talk about that a little bit later as well. So first of all, we're gonna talk about the article for Benedict Cumberbatch joining Spider-Man 3. So it says here, the move puts Cumberbatch in the mentor role that was previously occupied by Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark, and Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury. The good and strange Doctor has been caught in the spider's web. Benedict Cumberbatch is putting on the cloak of levitation and will praise Marvel Supernatural's hero, Doctor Strange, for the latest Spider-Man movie installment, starring Tom Holland and being made by Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. The move puts Cumberbatch in the mentor role that was previously occupied by Robert Downey Jr., who played Tony Stark / Iron Man in Spider-Man Homecoming, and by Samuel Jackson in Spider-Man Far From Home, the latter reprising Nick Fury. The role gives Holland a chance to opposite second actors, gives Peter Parker a father figure, and gives the movies extra star power while giving him the greater Marvel cinematic universe, which actually kind of makes sense. This Spider-Man project already had some unexpected ties going for it, as it was bringing back Jamie Foxx as Electro. The actor-character combo last seen in 2014's The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which featured Andrew Garfield as a web-slinging hero. Having Strange as part of the Spider-Man may help explain the return of Electro. Cumberbatch is about to begin shooting the Doctor Strange sequel and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which will explore alternate realities, and some specter therein lies the cross-section. Spider-Man 3 is due to begin shooting in Atlanta later in October, while Multiverse of Madness is also expected to begin shooting this month, although in London. All through London. all through London. It is unclear when and where Cumberbatch will shoot his scenes. Marvel and Sony has no comment. John Watts, the filmmaker behind Homecoming and the last year's Spider-Man Far From Home, is at the director's chair for the third installment, which Sony has dated for December 17th, 2021. Although moviegoers have now come to expect release dates to change thanks to the pandemic, most of the supporting cast from the previous movies, Zendaya, Marissa Tomei, Tony Rory, and Jacob Ballatin are expected to be on the call sheet when the cameras roll in Atlanta. Cumberbatch and Holland memorably first met up as Strange in Spider-Man and Avengers Infinity War. Cumberbatch is repped by UTA UK's Conway and Von Gelder and Salone Offer. And that's it. Benedict Cumberbatch set to reprise Dr. Strange for Spider-Man 3. Yep, so that's it. So that's all the news we're going to be getting for Dr. Strange. He is, in fact, on board to come back as Dr. Stephen Strange. And he's going to be helping Peter Parker probably somewhat clear his name from, Mysterio revealing his identity in Far From Home. And so I'm guessing, Dr. Strange is going to be on board, helping him out, but he's not going to be, on screen as much with Spider-Man, because he probably wants Spider-Man to do all this on his own. It's like okay, I am going to teach you the ways how to, protect others from not getting hurt, but it's your job to protect the city. This is your turf. This is your place. This is your home. You want to protect it from all the villains who are trying to attack you or destroy it. So that's all I'm probably going to say right there. But I'm all on board for him to come back to play as Dr. Strange. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so another part of the news I want to talk about for Spider-Man 3 is we're talking about Jamie Foxx's Electro coming back for the video. And I did talk about this on my channel, so if you guys want to go see that video, I'll put maybe a link right here, or I'll probably just put it as in the description down below. But or the end of the video, or whatever, I don't know. I'll just put it somewhere in the description. But anyways, yeah, so I heard that Jimmy Fox gets Electro comic accurate Yellow Lightning in Spider-Man 3 art. So, as I discussed last time about Electro coming to the MCU, I was discussing it would be cool to see his iconic outfit from, from Web of Shadows or the comics, where he has the lightning bolts on his, mask and his body a little bit. And I heard they're actually planning on doing that, and they're, I think, like I said last time, they're going to change some things about it so they can make it more realistic. So it says here, Jamie Foxx's return as Electro is understandably exciting, considering that the Oscar-winning confirmed that his character would no longer be blue like he makes in Spider-Man 2, but what would Fox look like Electro's original Yellow Lightning? A new Spider-Man 3 fan art offers a glimpse of the Marvel villain in a more comic book accurate look. The fan art was created by digital artist Yadavander Singh Raina, has been shared on Instagram. Interestingly, the art depicts Fox's Electro with the character's trademark Yellow Lightning as he faces off Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Check it out below. Look at that. And that actually looks awesome. And I'm just happy they're going to be changing the light into yellow, like his I'm lost for words at the moment. Iconic character from the comics. There we go. And I actually like the yellow. It looks like his outfit is a little different. It kind of looks like there's metal pieces, and I don't see no lightning bolt mask or what. I don't know. They could be changing that a lot for the movie. Don't know for sure. What does it say? Spider-Man Home Invitation? That'll be an interesting title for the movie. But anyways, let's continue on with the article. It's a pretty awesome depiction of what Fox would look like in Spider-Man 3. We were hoping that Sony and Marvel get to see the fan art and take punches in preparing the villain's upgraded look in the sequel. Interestingly, Fox's introduction in the new Spider-Man movies has been led to speculations that the live-action Spider-Verse will be featured in the sequel. It was previously reported that Fox himself is teased to be possibly by sharing fan art depicting 3 different live-action Spider-Man. The Power Project star quickly deleted his post and adding fire to the speculations. Although it has not yet been confirmed whether Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will be replaced their roles as Peter Parker, we'll be keeping our fingers crossed as a possibility that it may be looking forward to Spider-Man 3. Stay tuned for more updates on this story. Yeah, so it hasn't really been confirmed that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be coming back to play as their iconic roles as Peter Parker, because they are, I think Marvel might be throwing into a Spider-Verse for Spider-Man 3. We're quite not sure what it's going to happen for that movie entirely, but they're like other Easter eggs, and they're mentioning like okay, if we're gonna bring back Electro, it's like, how is Electro gonna come in and tell for Spider-Man 3? Is he like from the Amazing Spider-Man 2? That's how Peter Parker overloaded Electro, and maybe he got transformed into another dimension, beating the MCU. It could lend tale to a Spider-Verse, kind of like, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse for the movie, the animated movie, not the cartoon. And I think they might want to go for a live action feel and maybe do something like that. Don't know. It hasn't been really confirmed that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield want to come back to do it, but it'd be kind of cool to have a live action Spider-Verse in the Marvel Universe, and it'd be kind of cool. And it'd be kind of cool if they did do that. That can be a way for them to bring Doc Ock in the big screen again, because Tobey Maguire's Doc Ock would probably come back and battle against Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But I don't know if the original actor who played Doc Ock probably want to come back and do it. I don't remember his name by heart, but I think if they want to do that, they probably want to either change actors. Just my point of view. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the last article that's for Spider-Man 3 news, and apparently the actor Vincent D'Onofrio, that played Kingpin and Daredevil, wants to be in Spider-Man 3. And he apparently really wants to be in there, and Marvel I don't think has responded back to him yet, and I don't know if he is going to be in there or not. I mean, Kingpin is actually one of Spider-Man's villains in the shows and the comics, and it would make a lot of sense to have him in there, like try to take out Peter Parker and maybe help the Sinister Six. It's like, okay, I'll help you get Spider-Man if you help me do this. So I don't know. Let's see what it says here. With the announcement of Jamie Foxx in Spider-Man 3, and now Benedict Cumberbatch, as a lot of people are getting sure that the third Spider-Man movie is going to deal with a multiverse. What's interesting is one actor from the Marvel Netflix wants in on the Spider action. Apparently, Daredevil's Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, is voicing out on Twitter that he wants to be in the film. This was replied to a post from @GetFandom. And it says here, when I was a boy, what's the one actor you want to be added in Spider-Man 3? And I guess when I was a boy, I don't know. There's nothing really else that says there. It says here, Kingpin is probably one of the most requested characters to cross over to a larger MCU alongside with Charlotte Fox's Matt Murdock's last Daredevil. While Daredevil was already pretty interesting himself, he got a villain that was equal parts ruthless and synthetic. You actually believe that Kingpin is someone who wants to save the city, but only one who willing to play dirty to do it. If anything, Kingpin is kind of established as the Spider-Man villains as well. Besides of being in the main antagonist in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man also gets to battle Wilson Fisk as the first boss of the PlayStation exclusive game. If Sony is leading into a Spider-Verse film, it would then probably be perfect avenue for someone like D'Onofrio to come in, even just for a small cameo. In the meantime, fans are still hoping that Marvel decides to salvage some of the Marvel Netflix characters for a larger MCU. With so many characters in development, it may be a while before Kevin Feige decides to go back to the Daredevil property, though. Spider-Man 3 is set to come out on December 17th, 2021. So that is it, all the news for Spider-Man 3 we're going to get for today. But there hasn't really been confirmed that Kevin Feige wants to go back to the Daredevil property and actually talk with the actor Vincent to say, like, hey, yeah, I did hear your word that you want to come back to play as Kingpin. I don't know how good way I could throw you in there and help, like, you know, Peter Parker, how have you help Peter Parker, like, clear his name, or you not clear his name and you actually want to destroy, help just bury it, save the city in your own image, kind of thing. Because, you know, like I said, he was the big boss baddie in the PlayStation exclusive game, and then he was the villain in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He wanted to save his because I remember, because I watched the movie, because I remember in the movie he wanted to save his wife and his daughter from, was it his daughter or was it his son? Either which, they all died, and he wanted to bring them back to life, and Peter Parker didn't want to have it, and he decided to destroy the machine to stop Vincent from, not Vincent, Kingpin for succeeding in grabbing his husband and wife. But yeah, so that's the news I got for all of you guys for today. Hope you guys really enjoyed the information I got for you. Although you guys have probably seen this information on your guys' Facebook or Twitter or whatever, I just want to discuss it all on my channel so you guys know what's going to happen. You guys are going to know, like, what's going to be entailed for Spider-Man 3. Don't know for sure if this actor is going to be thrown in the MCU. I'll find out more information about it, and I'll be sure to tell you guys on the next video. And I would really love to see Wilson Fisk in the MCU. It would be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, as much as I have seen all of the old Spider-Man movies, we haven't really seen, like, or hinted that Wilson Fisk is going to show up at one point. I mean, I think we did hear, like, Fisk, was it called Fisk Industries in, like, one of the older Spider-Man movies, I think, but he's never been shown his face, but it'd be kind of cool to see him, like, in there to help, like, you know, Spider-Man maybe save the city. He's like, I'll help you if you help me, and, because I know in some of the old Spider-Man shows, Spider-Man would help Fisk with things, and he will help him out with things, because it kind of like Fisk is a villain, but he's kind of like an anti-villain, where sometimes he will become good, sometimes he'll be bad. So he's a little mixture of, like, everything. Because I remember that from all the old cartoon shows from Spider-Man. And then Electro with his new look. I don't know if they're going to be choosing this look entirely, but they might change a lot of the like a lot of the looks for the colors. They're probably going to have, like, the iconic outfit for the comics and maybe change it up just a little bit so it looks more realistic. And then with Benedict Cumberbatch being as Tom Holland's new mentor, is he gonna, like, I don't think Dr. Strange is gonna die, but I think he's just gonna, like, disappear after he's done his job, like, helping Peter Parker and whatever. I have no idea for sure, but I don't know. There's not really much information to talk about, like, what's gonna happen with Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Holland, Spider-Man. What are they mostly gonna do throughout the film? Are they gonna talk about, like, issues with Tony Stark or Nick Fury or whatever? We don't know for sure, but this is all of the information that I got for you guys, so that's all I need to say. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be sure to check out for more information in the next couple of days if I ever see any more new updated posts about either Dr. Strange, Electro, or Kingpin actor, because I want to try to keep up with the Kingpin actor and see if he actually goes into the MCU. I'm really hoping. If not, then yeah. But anyways, that's all my videos, so thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want me to do some more videos like this, I'll be sure to do it on my next video, and wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, good afternoon, and I'll catch you guys next time.